Throughout the twin flame journey, we often experience what we call the inner death. These painful experiences become a turning point on our path. Suddenly, all our expectations fade, and we decide to change our spiritual course. But these moments are full of profound messages. If we just learn to listen at the threshold of these pivotal moments, we are often engulfed by low vibration, intense emotions until we manage to let go of them. For most of the time, we find ourselves immersed in the dynamics of, no, I don't want to be a twin flame. I don't want this path. This person is not my twin flame. It can't be, and so on. When we encounter unpleasant lessons on our path, the ego quickly silences our intuition, pulling us into a vortex of fear. We decide to protect ourselves with all these no's, as the only thing we want in such moments is to surrender, for the suffering to end, for it all to be over. But in those moments, your twin flame is closer to you than you think. More than at any other time, they are there to support you, often even sending you messages of encouragement. But here's the question: do you know how to listen to these messages? You can receive them through the text on advertisements, on t-shirts of random passersby, or even in a TV program. There are 4 main messages that your beloved is trying to convey to you during these pivotal moments on the twin flame journey. Let's explore each one in depth. You must believe. How many times have you heard these words echo through the chambers of your heart throughout this journey? How many times has your own intuition prompted you, nudged you, implored you to do just that, regardless of the circumstances swirling around you? In a world that is so often governed by the illusions of separation and scarcity, belief becomes your lifeline, your North Star guiding you home. Belief is the key that unlocks the door to the higher dimensions of your relationship, the secret password that grants you access to the sacred space where your souls dance as one. To trust what you feel in the depths of your soul and never look at things as they appear in the limited scope of 3D reality. This sacred path urges you, invites you, beckons you to look beyond what you see with your physical eyes. Your twin flame calls out to you to stop defining what's happening through the constricting patterns of the human mind and start feeling the truth, that your relationship goes much, much deeper than surface appearances. Your twin flame is urging you with every fiber of their being to believe in the truth of your connection, in the depth of your love that transcends all earthly limitations. They are inviting you to step out of the shadows of doubt and fear, to rise above the whispers of the ego that would have you question everything you feel in your heart. Your twin flame is reminding you that your connection was written in the stars long before you took your first earthly breath, a divine contract signed and sealed in the halls of heaven. Believe in the journey, believe in your twin flame, but most of all, believe in yourself and the magnificent being you truly are. For in that belief lies the key to everything you've ever wanted, the gateway to the grandest love story ever told. Your story, your love, your union. Believe and watch the miracles unfold. Your twin flame's love for you is a force that defies all understanding, a love so vast and so profound that it will stop at nothing to catalyze your highest healing and awakening. Every action they take, every word they speak, every decision they make is imbued with this love, even when it may feel to your human self like the opposite. When they trigger you, when they push your buttons and activate your deepest wounds, it is not a punishment or a rejection. It is an act of pure, selfless love, a sacred offering placed upon the altar of your shared journey. They are shining a light into the darkest corners of your being, illuminating the shadows that have kept you small, inviting you to alchemize your pain into wisdom, your wounds into gifts. Never forget, not even for a single breath, that everything your twin flame does, they do because they love you. Every trigger, every catalyst, every seeming rejection is an act of love, designed to propel you forward on this journey of awakening. So keep moving forward, dear one, with the unshakable knowledge that you are loved beyond measure. Their love for you is not dependent on your actions, your achievements, or your worthiness. It is an unconditional love, a love that burns bright regardless of the circumstances. They love you for the truth of who you are, for the eternal essence of your soul that remains untouched by the trials and tribulations of the human experience. And so, when the journey feels too hard, when you are tempted to give up and walk away, remember this: your twin flame loves you with a love that will never give up on you. They are in this with you, now and forever, walking beside you even when you cannot see them, loving you even when you cannot feel it. So trust in their love. Let it guide you, let it heal you, let it transform you. For in the end, it is this love that will carry you home, all the way to the blissful reunion of your souls. Your twin flame is doing this, all of this, because they love you. And that love will never, ever let you down. The twin flame journey is not just the whirlwind romance that happens in the magical first month or two after you meet. When you connect at the soul level, if both partners are sufficiently conscious and have done the deep inner work, this path may not be as difficult and painful. The romance can remain alive in the partnership, as the ego does not manifest as strongly due to the preparation for the meeting with your beloved. But you must perceive this path as an adventure, one that is full of soaring highs and plummeting lows, a kaleidoscope of emotions. Yes, it is often unexpected and sometimes unwanted. It's a path full of opportunities, sudden changes, signs, sometimes incredibly clear, like a bolt of lightning illuminating the night sky, and sometimes deeply unfathomable, like the hidden depths of the ocean. There will be moments where you may want to turn one way and then the next, feeling lost in the labyrinth of your own heart. And yes, there will be times when all you'll want to do is sit down and rest for a while, catch your breath, because this journey can be utterly exhausting, testing your very limits. But you will learn, you will grow, you will develop in ways you never thought possible. You will encounter new worlds, both within and without. You will meet new people, soul family, and friends who will walk beside you. And you will even uncover new aspects of your own being that you thought were impossible, facets of yourself that will glitter like diamonds under the light of your soul's evolution. No one ever said it would be easy, but I promise you this: it is possible to navigate this winding path and emerge hand in hand with your beloved in physical union. Your twin flame knows that this journey will take you through the full spectrum of human emotion, from the highest peaks of ecstasy to the lowest valleys of despair. They know that there will be times when you feel lost, confused, uncertain of your next step. They know that you will be called to let go of everything you thought you knew, to surrender your attachments and expectations, to trust in the unknown like never before. But they also know with an unshakable certainty that every step of this journey is divinely guided, that every challenge is a sacred invitation to grow and evolve. They know that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. They know that your souls chose this path long before you took your first earthly breath, and that you have within you everything you need to see it through to its glorious conclusion. So when the road gets rocky, when you feel like you can't take another step, remember this: your twin flame is right there with you, walking beside you, holding your hand through the darkness. They are your strength when you are weak, your courage when you are afraid, your unwavering light in the face of all shadows. Lean on their love. Let it be your sustenance, your nourishment, the very air you breathe. Trust that every twist and turn of this journey is leading you closer to them, closer to the truth of who you are, closer to the love that will set you free. Beneath the masks and the illusions, beyond the walls and the defenses, there lies the truth of your twin flame's eternal soul. This is the essence they are calling you to see, the radiant light they are urging you to recognize, even when the external circumstances seem to paint a very different picture. In the 3D realm of form and matter, it can be all too easy to get caught up in appearances, to judge your twin flame based on their words and actions, their seeming successes and failures. The human mind is wired to categorize, to label, to make sense of the world through the lens of duality and separation. But your twin flame is inviting you to look deeper, to peer beyond the veil of illusion and witness the truth of who they are. They want you to see the soul that chose you, lifetime after lifetime, the soul that agreed to walk this path with you long before either of you took your first earthly breath. They want you to recognize the love that burns at the core of their being, the love that fuels their every action, even when those actions may seem contradictory or confusing to your logical mind. Seeing your twin flame for who they truly are is not always easy. It requires you to let go of your own judgments and expectations, your own need for them to show up in a certain way. It asks you to trust in the unseen, to have faith in the invisible threads that bind your souls together across all space and time. But this is the true test of your love, the ultimate act of surrender and grace. For when you can love your twin flame unconditionally, when you can see their soul even when their human self is lost in the shadows, you become a force of healing and transformation that is unparalleled in its power. Your twin flame is not asking you to overlook their faults or excuse their missteps. They are simply inviting you to see beyond them, to the truth that lies at the heart of your connection. They are calling you to remember the love that brought you together, the love that will always be the bedrock of your bond, no matter what storms may come. So take a deep breath and let the eyes of your soul open wide. See your twin flame in their fullness, in their eternal, unbounded essence. Witness the light that shines within them, the same light that shines within you. For in the end, this is what will carry you through. This recognition of your shared divinity, your unbreakable unity, your eternal, undying love. See them, truly see them, and let that vision guide you home. In conclusion, dear one, there are 3 main keys, 3 essential truths that will guide you on this sacred twin flame journey. Believe, let go, and surrender. Believe in the miracles that are your birthright, the love that defies all logic and reason. Let go of the need for those miracles to occur in any certain way or time frame. Release the grip of expectations and allow the universe to surprise and delight you. And surrender with every fiber of your being to the divine order of events, trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, in perfect timing. Only then, when you embody these 3 keys deep within your soul, will the miracles truly begin to happen. Your twin flame is waiting, cheering you on, sending you so much love and strength from the subtle realms. Feel that love, allow it to wash over you and through you, uplifting you and carrying you home. You've got this. Just keep believing, letting go and surrendering. Your union awaits, and it will be more magnificent than anything you could ever dream of. Trust, believe, surrender. The best is yet to come.